Whilst BSP and Pacific Capital may have complied with other relevant legislations and regulatory processes, the company still needed to apply for clearance or authorization from ICCC to safeguard the parties from potential legal action by ICCC.
They completed the acquisition and then notified us that they already completed it. So for us, for the ICCC now, is just to investigate. If it falls within the threshold, the only avenue is to prosecute.
Previously, under the ICCC Act of 2002, businesses were not required to apply for clearance or authorization for any proposed merger or acquisition. But after a July 25, 2018 amendment to the ICCC Act by Parliament, parties to a merger or acquisition are required to seek clearance from ICCC if the merger or acquisition fell within certain thresholds. The thresholds include that the transaction's value of the merger or acquisition exceeds 50 million, or that the merger or acquisition is likely or would likely to result in a market share increase of 50% or more of the person who was acquiring.
So with the acquisition of 62.5% of BSP shares, Pacific Capital effectively is acquired, it falls within the 50% threshold that has been passed by Parliament.
The ICCC was notified on 30th November of the sale of shares through a letter after the gazette of the amendments to the Act was on the 24th of November. The ICCC have stated that relevant penalties will be given out to the acquirer of the shares.
So this is someone who is acquiring the shares from BSP Capital. So the penalties will be applied to the acquirer, which is Pacific Capital.
Under the amendment of the Act, the acquirer will pay the penalty fee.
The penalty for not giving notice or failing to give notice, if an acquisition or merger meets the two thresholds, is 750,000.
ICCC has stated that lawyers of companies needed to advise clients of the amendments to the Act so that instances like this can be avoided.
And we would blame the lawyers and legal people that were advising the BSP management, BSP board and all these things. That is the mistake that they probably did in such a way that we are getting into this situation. Otherwise, we have a very good working relationship with BSP management.
Fidelis Sukina, National MTV News.